this video was going to be a review of sorts of the 40th anniversary Sooke Fine Arts Show, and it still is. However, hang on a minute, a delivery kind of interrupted the flow, so to speak. So, first of all, I want to tell you a story. It's not unusual for me to get a package at the door. You may know that I do reviews here, and maybe I order too much stuff online. But this was a surprise when it first came about almost 2 weeks ago. So I said I didn't order anything, certainly not from Montana. And I should mention, I really love Montana. Many years ago, I worked on the border back in my log house building days, and had occasion to visit the Last Chance Saloon almost every afternoon in the heat of summer. I especially love the mountains. I wish I could say I was going to Montana soon, but travel is kind of restricted these days. I took a picture of this and then sent it away. And then when I was looking at the picture, I said, just a minute, that name kind of rings a bell. Kevin Walsh. I said, wasn't that the guy who commented on one of my videos? So I told Kevin, and sure enough, he said, yeah, I sent it. I wanted to surprise you. And the video was about a hammer that I used to own. And so it came back yesterday, to cut a very long story short. So let's see what the surprise is. It's well packaged, Kevin. Thank you very much for the great packaging job. Okay, well, I have an inkling based on the fact that, wow, it even comes in a case. Well, this is awesome. Kevin, thank you so much. This is, well, the bag is Isonics. Never heard of those. And let's get to the real deal here. Oh, I recognize this. So I'll tell you that Kevin had commented on a video that I made 2 or 3 years ago on my Minolta 7XI. We have a lens. I won't go into great detail, but that was a camera that I won in a juried show in 1992. And so the video, what is this? This is the 5XI. Okay, I have to look at the exact date, but I think this might be a model down from the 7XI. Kevin, man, you're awesome. I can't believe that. I mean, I've had some nice comments from people before, but this is the first present that I've gotten from. All right. But even got a, now how does this come off? I forget. Okay, there we go. This is brilliant. So, well, I'm going to have to put some film through this. Presumably, it's all working. I can't remember what the battery was. Now, there's no battery. So I would have to find a battery for it if it's going to do any more than sit on my shelf of vintage cameras. And I don't have a huge selection. The Zoom XI 80-200. I might have had this very lens. Yeah, that's, I don't know if that's working. I have no way of knowing. So if I can find a battery for this, and it works, we'll put some film through it for sure. Otherwise, it's still a great nostalgia piece, as I say, for my little collection. So once again, Kevin, you're awesome, dude. Awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome to the 40th Sooke Fine Arts Show. And I'm very happy to be in it again this year. This is my piece here, and it's a really nice show this year. And interestingly, a lot of photography. tons of photography actually. I've never seen more in the show. I remember the first time we were here, there was maybe, I don't know, under half a dozen photographs. I would venture to say there's a dozen or more, maybe 2 dozen even. So yeah, very nice show, and then I'm very, very grateful to be included this year. The show is a real community affair. It draws visitors from across the island and much further afield. There's an incredible array of art, painting, photography, as I said, sculpture, pottery, fine furniture, jewelry. There's artist demos and tours, musical performance of almost any genre. Well, maybe not punk or metal, something for almost everyone. And of course, art for sale, including from the main floor and the gift shop. So that's a wrap up. The show is over for another year. I'd like to thank all the staff and volunteers that made SFAS such a success. And again, Kevin, for making this a special week for me, that's for sure. And yes, I made a trip to the drugstore that I showed you earlier, and yeah, that's amazing that, 35 years later, that battery is still available, and it works. And the other thing that I forgot was this zoom lens, the 80 to 200, is powered. It's powered by the battery. There's just a little twist here, and out it zooms. And yeah, the other thing that's incredible is the focus. The autofocus is really, considering its early days, it's really quite responsive. I mean, yeah, is it the same as a modern lens? No, of course not. I'm going to have fun with this. Again, thank you very much, Kevin. It's really a treat. We're definitely going to put some film through this, and I have at least a couple of rolls of colour and a whole ton of black and white in the fridge, just waiting to be loaded in this camera, and we'll do a bit of a walkabout with it. And so look forward to that. For it's it's definitely noisy autofocus, but yeah, again, it's really quite responsive. Oh, and we have this pop-up flash that let's see, the control is right here. You can turn that on. Okay, it's on auto now. So let's see if it pops up here. It pops up when there we go. It pops up when it senses it needs to. So yeah, I'm gonna put that sport card in here. We'll try that out. All kinds of fun coming up. So yeah, again, amazing, wonderful present. I hope you found this interesting. I sure did. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first visit to my channel, please do consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss more content from me. In the meantime, take care. Cheers. We'll see you later.